The Defense and East Section Division Headquarters. So it's all these things. I took over 24 truckloads of ammunition beside mine. That was 25 truckloads of ammunition for distribution, and took up the defense of that area. I worked with the people, put them in different positions to protect and stand by the fight. From midnight to 6 o'clock in the morning, I manned a 50 caliber machine gun for almost 2 weeks up in that sub-zero weather. That's where I got a lot of frostbite and a lot of cold in that. And no officer. I was under Colonel Beale, Motor Transport Office of 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines, one of Chesty Puller's men. See, and I done everything that I could possibly do as a non-commissioned officer under his authority and General O.P. Smith's authority. He told me to put the minefield in there and do whatever is necessary for defense, and that they would support me. And I was surprised to be trusted for once and use your own ingenuity, knowledge in all the schools that you went through for, all those damn years. It paid off. That's all I can say. It paid off.
Well, it was a pretty important time.
Yes.
Because if you wouldn't have done that right, a lot of people would have died.
Under combat conditions. All of this is done under combat conditions. And when Bainbridge, Maryland found out that I made a lubricant up there that kept them guns from freezing, they wanted to find out what was used. And of course, graphite powder, gasoline, 10-weight motor oil, and a few elements all mixed together. And they put a test on it in the field. It went 75 below zero before it turned to slush. Just think about that. How many people that didn't get killed because they got the cold weather lubricant they needed and the division did not come up with? That was the thing. I made 25 gallons of it, passed it out on the first aid lines, breaking their guns down. That's why my hands were all frozen. Breaking the guns down, oiling them, putting them together, because these guys were all wounded, all pretty bad shape, But that was a big accomplishment, a very big one. I did it for the people, not for the division ordnance officer.
What'd you get your Bronze Star with the golden V for? Doesn't the V stand for Valor under combat?
I got Push on perimeter. I drove right up on the front lines while they're fighting like hell and brought the ammunition to them so they wouldn't have to come out to me. And the colonel raised hell with me. He says, Gunny, what the hell are you doing? He says, God damn, we didn't want nothing to happen to you. I said, Colonel, these people can't leave the combat line to come up to where the hell I'm at. I'm way the hell back here. I'm coming up to them and giving them everything they need. He said, you put yourself in a bad position. I said, that's beside the point. They need it there, they don't need it way the hell back here. He says, I understand that, I understand that. So they were awarding bronze stars, and he called me out. He says, I want you up in that line. You put yourself in hazardous positions all the time for your people. And I respect that. You deserve this. And that's how I got the bronze star for the Pushon perimeter.
Is that also what you got the golden V for?
That's the gold V, that's right.
That same.
Yes. And it says it will be implemented with the gold V for valor.
Under combat.
Yes.
Or in combat.
Oh yes, in combat.
Because remember when you came to my Marine Corps ball, nobody had ever seen the gold V before. Nobody had ever seen a Marine wearing the French Fourragère. No one had ever seen a leg extinguished.
Yes, that's right. That's what the uniforms got all. And then the other one come for her heroic performance of duties performed in the siege of the Chosin Reservoir. All those things compiled, and I would have got something else from Colonel Beale, but nobody knew me. I was just, like I said, the hand of God, okay, and I fell in with him. He had no men, no NCOs, no officers, just him alone. And he says, you gotta go back with me. And when I went back there, that's when I performed all these different deals, you know, setting up the perimeter, minefield, and taking over the 24 truckloads of ammunition and all. There's a lot of responsibility. I had a good man in John Polomsky, and we meet periodically every year. It's about 57 years ago, you know. We talk about some of the rough things we went through. But, yeah, you know, just don't forget those things, you know. But you never know what to expect. That's about it, you know. But
what do you think about Hillary Clinton?
I've got the Bronze Star 30 years later for the Chosin Reservoir.
When you were in Idaho Falls, I remember that.
Remember that?
It was on TV and in the paper.
30 years later, right.
Pa, what do you think about Hillary Clinton?
Pardon me?
What do you think about Hillary Clinton? I'm sending this out to the family. Maybe it'll change one of their views.
What is he trying to do, sting me?
Yeah, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
He's trying to get me to say something.
Yeah, I know.